You too. You can't go there like I'm being
That's your song. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry we are late. We doing a lot better this time, friend. We ain't number 5 minutes late.
Hi guys.
Hope y'all got y'all drinks.
We got ours.
And I hope my special guest can add herself in once she get here. Cause when I say I don't know what I'm doing, that's just what I mean.
Y'all Jesus.
That's your song? Mm-hmm. All right, we finna get into this segment with verses. We starting off with the verses. Ooh, I like that. Oh, you over here with this old love song.
That's my girl.
I spell verses. That dog.
V-R Z-U-Z.
Z-U-Z, nigga. Be over there. He usually be like this. What's going on? Okay. Hug me. Cause you back. Oh. Okay, that's perfect. Okay. All right.
We are live.
That's your Monica song you coming in with? Okay. I feel you. Let me go ahead. I'm here for Team Brandy and V is here for Team Monica. Oh, you cut that up.
Don't come for me. Keep coming for me, y'all.
We had enough of her already.
Keep coming for me, y'all.
Okay. Now you know you tried, Monica. Okay. Yeah.
Don't come for me.
I'm just. So I could come in with mine. With my Brandy.
You sure can. I listen to her too.
Okay, let's see.
But I'm just saying, we all have our choices of main people we like to listen to.
You know this one right here, though. Yeah. This one she didn't play that I would keep telling her to play, so I'm finna play that one. Will it never say never? Or have you ever?
Yes, I know that.
Did she play this one?
I can't remember. It was so long. I didn't watch the entire thing. I was there.
You didn't watch the entire.
I kept going in and out because it was kind of late and I was asleep.
Girl, you gonna have to get that sleep together.
No.
Almost made you happy, babe. Didn't
I like the one with her.
You were turned around, but everybody knows.
Broken heart.
Oh, you know I was gonna keep that in up for you. I was on DJ.
I never heard that. That's the TV that I kind of like, that I used to play. But
how much you mean to me, whatever you have so much to say, go on anyway, it's alright, it's okay, whatever comes our way, together we will stay, nothing much to say, never say never.
Oh, y'all old people.
You better come on. You just play one song, I'm killing it.
You on fire?
That's too much. That one too slow. I can't deal with that.
You can make me say it.
Yeah, and I can't be sad and crying. Uh-oh.
Devoted so much
Oh, I like that. Oh, that what you came for, my girl?
You got me dying. I don't know what to do with you.
You ain't playing fast. Oh, no. Oh, no. Uh-uh. You ain't playing fair playing that way. You know I ain't got nothing to come back off of that. You know I don't.
Uh-oh.
Left my side. Okay, Monica. Okay, Monica. You got it. Shit. Oh.
You was coming for me, so I had to go ahead and tell you now.
You heard that before, did you?
Look.
This one. You got to turn yours off.
I don't remember that.
You don't know nothing about this? You know this.
Oh, yeah. I used to dance it up in my room. You got to do the show thing. Look what it's doing. Oh, yeah, so look. He's doing what I was doing for me.
You better act right tonight, computer. We early and we on time.
See? Look. And I'm moving.
Fred, just move. We gonna end that thing like this.
Hey.
And you better know your words, cause Monica didn't know her words. Monica didn't know her words.
She sung this about 30 years ago.
So she trying to use that hustle.
I mean, I didn't remember what I did yesterday.
I'm gonna need her to know her words.
So don't talk to my girl.
I'm gonna need her to know her words because my girl knew all her words.
I'm pretty sure she rehearsed them before she got there.
Don't come to her. Don't come to her because she know her words.
Girl, she had a diary. She kind of read her words.
You know somebody's name.
Oh, I know his name.
You know mine. This is my part.
Girl, I don't know this song.
The boy is mine. Friend, it's the hook.
I know what I'm saying, though.
Hey, look at me. Now what you got, sir?
We got the first stuff for them.
I'm big. Pull them lyrics up.
Brandy, I was getting my diary.
I didn't want to say what you told me. Say without me couldn't make it through the day that I shine. Maybe you misunderstood because I can't see how we.
Just like more.
You need to give it up. You ain't just stuck.
You don't know them verses. And that is the time. So we just reenacted that night. That's all it was. We reenacted that night because that's how they were acting up though. Didn't friend?
In both of them.
Right.
And
Brandy was Monica, you God. I love you, Brandy. Oh my God. And then you gonna tell that girl about how she bopped your ass in your face.
Don't play that song, girl. What's her name?
Oh, yeah, cause now see that's when Monica. That when Brandy had them got on my nerves when she said that.
Exactly.
I'm gonna need Soraya because Soraya about 17 or 18 right now. I know she is. Friend, we threw short. Oh, girl, when she played that, girl, because you know they tried to say Pretty Girl V used to talk to her man.
Oh.
And Pretty Girl V were all up in the motherfucking comments, right?
That she used to talk to Shannon?
Yeah, you know, that was the T on the screen.
Oh.
You heard that from me.
He like his women with teeth.
Yes. And did he want to try a red bone this time? Before he had chocolate lips? Mm-hmm. Oh! Hey, Miss Lucky! Oh my God! Who's Miss Lucky? That is my YouTube friend that I was telling you about. I haven't seen you. Where you be? Oh, your hair so pretty in that picture, girl. You better come for us, okay? She did. Oh, she been in here. She might be gone because I ain't even had the comments on. Miss Lackey, if you watch, come back. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna pull you in on this live. I'm gonna message her because I need her to come back. I forgot Miss Lackey was still on here. God darn, Tamika. Let me not say that girl full name. So, friend, we're gonna reenact Verzuz. Okay. And we're gonna give our take on it, and we moving on to the next part. Okay. So yeah, they were trying to say Pretty Girl V used to go with, you know, him. Yeah. So you know, you all in them comment then met Monica played that sideline hoe, and when she played sideline hoe, got in. She went in. She went to talking shit about how she was those down and knocked down those and smacked your chick. And they say in them comments, Pretty Girl V got quiet in the comments. Hey, but down you don't have it. Exactly. Girl, you better pipe down in these comments because I'm about to let you know.
What though? I thought she just was.
She was going along with the show, but of course, if you know who you are, and I put on that sideline hoe, you know what that was about. And you hoes that been messing with my men. Oh, pipe down.
I look like ooh.
When I say ooh, hug you. You acting like Brandy now, acting like Monica.
No, here we go.
Exactly. Yes, I have a poem
about this song. Yes, that was on my face.
I got some sick up. They got that on poem. Now Moesha,
Mo to the
E to the. It's like, oh no, business. I can't play that. Too much. Business.
Oh,
you just look. You got to have Monica Wiley. So business, we can't say we can't do more to the E to the Isha free because of business, you know.
With business.
Business reasons. I ain't finna have them sue me, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they'll snatch our whole verses down. Yeah.
You're not entitled to play that song.
Right. Oh, but friend, this what I wanted to say, girl.
Don't
She's gonna take me out, guys. Listen, friend.
Yes.
They trying to say that outfit that Monica had on was so fake. That's what them F stood for on that Fendi fit.
That she was fake. My thing is with Brandy and Monica on Verzuz, they were okay. It's not probably what we expect because we basically was looking for like a battle where they're actually saying
that's what I was looking for.
But the whole concept was for them to come together. And here come negative. people, society.
Girl.
Oh, she was being fake and she was doing too much.
That's just how they are.
She just was her. She was being her.
I think they both were being them. Period.
They're two different people. So
right.
Their personalities
are different. Yeah, Brandy's geeky and giddy.
They
Southern, because that's how we roll.
And she pumps up when she wants to. She hears something she want to pump up. That's what
right. She didn't even know half of her songs, so how am be singing Brandy's song? Brandy was singing all of her songs. She ain't singing none.
Who cares? You tell me if you can remember your song word for word that you done did when you was 14
without your diary,
without listening to it over again. Okay, without your diary. Or
come a girl Brandy did have a diary, and she was trying to help her. Like, I'm gonna help you, friend.
But it's okay if she didn't know. So just saying the line for them girls.
Yeah,
we just here to have fun. That's all they were doing. People just took it to their friend.
Like, enjoy the moment.
Every time she was being shady or she was
I enjoyed myself. How about you?
I did.
I enjoyed it.
I didn't have nothing.
I watched it from front to end. I had nothing negative to say. I thought everything. They just
enjoyed themselves, and I was like, oh, so
I don't think I wish that they would have sung more, put a little more energy in it. But other than that, I felt like
that's why I couldn't watch it too long.
Yeah, because they need to get up a little bit. Yeah, I know, friend. I felt like they could have got up, especially Brandy. Monica got up a couple of times and sung her song, but Brandy, she just looking in the damn sky.
I just wish my girl came on there dressed like we could go. Oh God.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to stop. Cut it out.
I'm listening broken heart all day.
You cut it out. Because we just said we weren't going to find the negative.
That's not negative. I don't care if she paid $5,000 for it. I wouldn't have paid $5. That just was not the look. That's all.
Now, I'm gonna be real and honest.
That wasn't.
I didn't like Brandy's outfit.
That wasn't it for that night.
And it didn't match. It just didn't mesh. It didn't say Verzuz at all. It said going to go out
the march.
Yep. Yeah.
And back home.
Yeah.
Let me throw this on real quick.
Yeah. That was it. And it was a turtleneck, and you in Atlanta. It's hot in Atlanta right now. So I don't know who dressed her or told her what the weather was.
Oh, I'm just saying, man.
What the weather was, you know what I'm saying?
Look.
Please drink with that friend.
You up.
So that basically on the Verzuz, we have nothing to say negative about it. I think we both enjoy it, You know what I'm saying? So you want to move on to the next friend?
Yeah, hold on.
And we loved it, and we hope everybody else will love it and leave it alone where it was. Enjoy the music, enjoy, being able to have that moment. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it was very much so needed, like they said, for the culture. Okay.
Yeah.
So what you want to mosey on to? Because right now y'all are going to be in the celebrity gossip court, and the judge is Tee
Vee,
and with a jury too. So if you got something to say, it ain't gonna need nothing over here. What we say,
that's what it is.
And we hit the gavel, and the time is 7. Okay.
I cannot take you. Thank you for having me again, friend.
Friend, stop playing. You know you're a part of the show.
Let me see, I got a little stage. Yeah, I really
she likes to play with me, guys. Like, she knows she's a part of the show. I don't know why she acts that way.
Don't tell people that, because then I might disappear someday.
Well, if you do, I'll come in and be Tee.
And I'll be in the comments.
And you come in the comments and you support. You're very supportive, friend.
We love you, Tee.
I'm learning this thing. I don't know. This live thing is so new to me, but I enjoy it, and I'm getting to learn. Like Miss Lackey, if you come back, I'm so sorry. I was not paying attention to the comments, getting all worked
The
up.
comments were off. And
They
we
were
had to
off,
click it on
and
once
I
we
ain't even
do
had
it.
clicked them on yet. All worked up with our little show. So please forgive me. Okay, like Jesus said, they know not what they do.
Yeah,
Now,
Jesus.
Moses,
I'm just saying. Y'all know I have to mess with it. It's what we do. Know how a man be when they done treat you wrong and come back. Baby, I'm sorry.
okay. You want to do it again?
I would never do that again. I would never hurt you again. We gotta stop.
I'm just saying, you know how it go, free. So let's let you lead to the Huntsville.
Oh,
Girl, what's been going over there in Huntsville? Love and marriage. In Huntsville, y'all are on our gossip. Y'all in gossip court. I mean, celebrity gossip court. That's where y'all at. And we about to give y'all sentence.
Yeah, we just so I do know Melanie has filed for a divorce from Martell. So they say allegedly she has.
Right.
Let's
Oh
say
yeah, I
allegedly.
heard. Yes. Mm-hmm.
And now she's playing that little spiteful wife type role where she's not allowing him to see his kids.
No.
Yes, that man loves those children.
He really does. Why would she do that?
Because that's how people are. And if he knows, he'll go get his rights as he is granted.
Right. I love that ring. Thank you.
Yeah,
show the people. Yeah, show the people. Y'all always say I ring. We be coming.
But yes, so that has
a black
what's
ring.
been going on
Got me a black ring.
with love in Huntsville.
It's so pretty.
And then you got that friend of hers. If y'all have been watching the show, Tisha.
Not Tisha. Nah, it's Tisha husband too.
He gotta be doing something. Tisha be carrying on.
That's Mark told her why Tisha,
Yes,
the one
Tisha.
that had the problem and walked up in the lady thing and wanted to express how she feels.
That was
not invited.
You were not invited.
Okay.
People need to understand.
Not invited me
where you do not belong. You were not welcome there.
Exactly.
So
no matter what you had to say.
Out, oh well. You could have texted and called her if she said it was okay for you to come and put you on her RSVP list. Then you were welcome to her. You
and
just
then her
show
mama
up.
gonna act like Melody was wrong for escorting her out.
Mama's causing a problem. I see
she really do.
Probably done cause Marcel cheat too. He probably done went on somebody else.
I think so.
Tiptoed out because you listen to everything Mama saying instead of keeping your eyes on your man.
Mama, listen, ladies. Sometimes you have to put Mama on back in her place. Okay,
that's not Mama's marriage. That's your marriage.
That's your marriage, and you got to know how to be a woman about it and stop trying to be that's like still acting like a kid. Because
if you look at our parents back in the day with their marriage or whatever, their relationships, we were not in their business.
Right.
They didn't go around
not getting their business.
Exactly. They didn't go around telling their business either. And they used to tell you, don't have everybody in your business or in your ear about your house.
You gotta speak.
So her mom need to take that advice if she was told that she.
Now her mama, we gonna order her mama to find her man.
And chill out, Mom.
Yeah, we're gonna order her like Miss Joy. We need you to find you a man
and relax
and leave that lady relationship alone. Right. Let the lady live her life. So Mama, forgot her name. Miss and Mama of Tisha's. We want you to go find you a man and leave. That's different, but it's times when you got to stay bad. You jumps it over. You over. It's
hi. They're gonna Miss Lackey.
Lackey.
Welcome back.
That ain't her. I must have hit it.
That's not her.
I must have hit it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
She'll
how you play.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll be back. She'll be back.
But yes, with the love marriage in Huntsville, Melanie and Martell, they're allegedly separated. She is to be residing in Georgia at this time, so we don't know what's going on.
Say she filed for the divorce.
Yeah, and he's not allowed to see those kids.
And he got to fight big and pull teeth to see his kids.
I wouldn't be begging pull teeth now. He's probably still feel some kind of guilt because she done got him his mental when I feel guilty down to the courthouse because you want to see my kids.
Right. You ain't gonna play them type of games.
We're not gonna do that.
Right. So we're gonna order
Martell to go to court and petition his rights to have his children. You need joint custody.
All right now.
And solve their problem.
There you go. And we're gonna order Melody to act like a real woman and stop acting like a child.
You need to go to counseling.
Stop holding on to your hurt and causing your children hurt because you hurt. Because the children love their dad.
Yeah, and if she did forgive him and they supposed to be moving forward, you shouldn't be going back to it. That's on you.
And he right about that. If you said you forgive me, women.
There's nothing to discuss about the past. Once you forgive somebody about it, leave it there.
Leave it there. And if you didn't, then don't say you forgave that person. Don't even say you forgave
deep down inside, you feel feeling about it, you holding on feeling, you still feeling hurt about it, you have not forgiven.
Right. And you just really ain't past it, and you're gonna cause it to be worse because you harboring it, and then now it's that's why they divorced right now.
I feel like why they may be divorced or she has finally filed for the divorce. Social media.
Oh,
you have welcomed them into your home.
When you went on that show, you did.
That was it. It's a wrap.
The minute you came on that show, you let all us in your business. So we has the right to talk about it.
And you have some women who just don't stand for that cheating. They will just leave immediately. And you have some women who says it's okay. He's just a man. So that's a lie.
So which one we think she is, friend?
What?
Is she that one that gonna stay?
She would have stayed. I feel like the social media was in her business. Because when she did say on the show, what I was trying to understand, she has left before. Is this for the same chick or is this for another chick? So, yeah, this isn't his first time. It seems that he has cheated.
Oh, but didn't they say the girl done got pregnant too now? The side chick, the sideline hoe, as Monica was called.
Yeah.
They say she
so he went back to that thing. Okay,
and gave her a baby.
She could have cast out. She could go straight to the child support.
Now, see, we gonna order Martell to keep his wang in
his
pants.
We gonna order Martell to go get a vasectomy.
Yes.
He needs a vasectomy.
Because you wrong for doing that. And you probably want to hurt Melody now because she brought you back, made you feel like everything was gonna be all right. Then she had a problem. And then now you don't went back to her.
So she's just a pawn. You don't put all the business out there. You still going back. So, girl, what you done about? You done bought you a little car. Got you a little baby.
And you gonna go have a baby from him?
You know,
y'all need to stop this.
She probably tried to.
Y'all women need to stop. These babies is not going to keep a man.
Because if he still loves Melody, he's going to leave.
And then y'all putting these kids in these broken situations. You know. Now that child probably won't be able to see their dad because if he started to act stupid and then now you want to blame him because he knew he had a child.
I'm a single parent and it's so overwhelming. I can't do this by myself.
Accountability. Remember that word we used the last slide? Accountability.
Look, them legs was up by themselves.
And some of y'all be trying to get these babies. Some of y'all ain't even mistakenly getting you these babies. Y'all are trying to get them. Okay. That's two different things. So if you try to get one, you don't blame nobody if the man don't be there. Don't blame nobody but yourself. You tried to get that baby. Now, if you mistakenly get it, which I don't see how, because you know what makes a baby. Both of y'all do. But if you mistakenly got it, then that's a different thing.
Because men will never, I haven't met a male on this earth yet that is going to admit to their wrongdoing. It's always going to be someone else's fault, or because she was working too much, or she wasn't giving me what I want.
Or not cooking like John Grace.
Right, not eating pizzas out of it. You could have just left. If you was that unhappy, just leave.
These men won't leave if they unhappy. A lot of them. They're going to go lay and play and then come back and say they're sorry and buy you a car if they got the money. Right, like T.I.
Yeah, they can't buy you. Yeah.
I'm saying the ones that could.
Exactly.
The ones that can't, they just gonna beg and play with your mind.
Try to cry.
Yeah, and sex you up and, stay home a little bit, give you a little time, all of the above.
Then after the second week, they back to their old ways. It's all. What you allow people to do, they know you. People study. What a lot of people fail to realize, they study you. They study your reactions to everything, and they know, well,
I can do this, and
she'll be all right after a couple of months. Right. I'm just do the same thing
again. That's what John Brandy did.
Women do.
We do it. And we've been through this, so we can talk. We ain't talking like we trying to judge nobody, and nothing like that. We trying to give advice.
Yes. So
you women will
have an open mind.
Get past these type of
strong women
and make these men respect us more like they used to.
Stop being so weak and bow down like they are God. Okay.
Some people use the Bible too much and saying they got the humble. But these men ain't even your husband. First and foremost. You know how they say.
How you not being humble if you decide to separate from someone who's not treating you?
No, what you mean, I have to, he's a man and I should,
It don't say
do whatever.
About bowing down, kissing no feet. Because the only man that I worship is God himself. Submit to the one who's worthy to being submitted to. Not, it don't say nowhere in that Bible.
We're going to get to the Bible, so we're going to leave it in the streets. But I just want to let you women know. It's a way to be
submissive too.
Yes. It's a way to be, how do we call it? What would we say in the car? Strong, but show your feminine side as well. Yes. Without being vulnerable, without
being dumb. We just gonna probably stop being stupid and dumb. Just stop. Okay.
Not finding all your happiness within a man, within yourself first.
It's there.
And then you will see how easy it is to not have to deal with the big BS from a man. And he ain't gonna even try you because he know that
they pick up your energy.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I'm not going to say every single person could pick up people's energy, but majority of people picks up your energy. And from your workplace to your children, to your boyfriend, husband, girlfriend, whatever you want to call, they pick up your energy. They know who to try. Like some kids fall out those temperatures with other aunties. Then they come to your house, they're calm. They know who to play with.
So women, what we want y'all to get from this is don't be like Melody. Allegedly, if Melody out there,
if you
not letting that man see his children for whatever reason, if he ain't harming them,
and he's an actual full-time father, and you have gave that man his credibility online,
them are not just your kids. See, this is the thing that kills me. Women want to make them be just their kids when it doesn't work that way. Working for them.
He's the one.
But when they ain't paying child support and they ain't spending time with, then it's your kid too. You see what you get what I'm getting at? It's his kid all the time, no matter if it's to benefit you or not to benefit you. Because first of all, it should benefit the kids. That's what the court's gonna say.
They the best say, he's gonna see my baby. Oh no, he's going to see this.
Yes, the court's gonna. The court. So a lot of Black people haven't went through the court system. I'm going to say from my experience with Black people. They haven't went through. I went through it, and I tell you, it was an experience in itself. A lot of people, what you think should happen is not what's going to happen. I'm just going to tell you just like that. How you feel it should go is not going to go that way.
They don't care about these kids.
They don't care about how you feel it should go. They're going to make sure that man see that child. If he ain't got no issues as far as he's working or neglect or on drugs or anything like that, abusive, he's gonna see them kids when the judge say he can see them.
And when you mess around and play like that, guess what? He can end up with full-time custody.
Right.
Don't forget that. Don't think they won't grant him full custody.
And your child support will be lowered based on his visitation. Okay.
There you go. Tweet, tweet.
But a lot of men don't know this, so they don't go try to fight. So kudos to the men that get out there, they learn their rights and they fight.
It's overwhelming sometimes, and they give us a hard time. Black people do have it rough all across the board.
But it's so easy. The court process is so easy if they really looked at it. It's not as expensive as it sounds. Most of us qualify for indigency, so you can file your case through indigency.
Man, if you're watching or if you have a helpful significant other that is watching, pass on this information.
Listen, I went through it for probably 10 plus years or more.
Your name on the birth certificate?
Yes, and when I say my ex knew all his rights, even though I never tried to take my son away from him, he was just being,
That's what people do when they want to be spiteful too. Now.
That I ain't even said, but you know how that go.
Oh, they will go study.
So you took me through all that because you want to, be spiteful, but at the end of the day, you don't understand it hurts your child just as much as you trying to hurt me. And that's what we get back to. Let them men see their kids if they want to see their kids.
Not your kids.
Because it's men out there that don't even care to see their kids.
Your kids don't know
that women wish that they men would want to see their kids, and you out here
and coming home, so they still see their dad.
Right.
They don't know
what's going on between y'all, and they shouldn't have to know. And if they do know, oh well. But let them make that decision, please.
Because once kids find out we do have feelings as well, like dad, you wrong, or mom, you wrong,
they gonna let them know. Just like on Potomac, Real Housewives of Potomac. You see how them girls don't play with their dad. You hurt my mom. We still love you.
But we just can't really deal with you.
Like we don't want to see y'all together like that.
Because you're not for her. Even the children. If you trying to, I don't know. There's gonna be a house, a mess.
I ain't gonna knock it. I hope that love has survived the test of time. And hope that everything ready to be back on the right track. Because she said he was a cheating pastor.
Yeah, he sleep with his members of the congregation. Probably men and boys.
We ain't gonna put it on.
We ain't gonna say that.
So we don't gave our judgment and our sentence because we are the judge and the jury. So over here in our court. So we're gonna move on to Tahiry. Is back on the docket. Yeah, we got Tahiry back.
That baby need her some
Tahiry Jose or whatever her name is. Now. God, I'm trying to make sure these words come out right. Tahiry says, as y'all can see across the screen now, that Joe Budden beat her when they was together. And I mean,
is he the one that put her in the hospital? Is that one of them?
That's from what? I mean, you want me to pull up what she was saying? Okay, I got you.
I know she said something was broken on her. And
yes, she said she'll be back.
Who'll be back? Hold on, guys.
And yeah, she doing live tomorrow. I'm gonna be her live tomorrow. I don't know where my friend at. She ain't came yet. I don't know how to do this, add people in. I sent her the my special guest. I sent her the link. I don't know how to work this. So if you out there, special guest, please understand that I'm learning this process. And I don't know how to hook stuff up on this live the way, I'm learning still. So please forgive me if you tried to come in and I ain't let you in. No hard feelings at all. Okay. Now you said get into what Tahiry had said about Joe Budden.
Yes. Honey.
Okay, let me see if I got it right here. Let me see if I got it right here, what she said.
Tahiry needs some deep counseling, for a whole year. She go to a retreat.
There's something going on. She's crying and stuff.
So you hospitalized?
Jason, that's a whole other show because it's hard to, how do you heal from something that you watch somebody lie about. There's so many layers. So it's just.
So how are you healing? Because we know you're beautiful on the outside, and we know inside that you can be as beautiful as you want to be on the inside. But how are you healing?
Okay. So the show was about a year ago. So for those that don't know, that show was filmed a year ago. We're just not seeing what made it on the air. It's hard to heal as a person. Imagine having to heal in the public eye. So I really never really talked about none of this because how do you heal with all this noise, right? I think I'm a strong one, but it's really painful to watch men do what they do, and then because they have a platform, lie about it to your face. Like it's almost like you're making a mockery, like you're making fun of me.
And that's probably why she done started.
It's also my safety that I'm concerned about. I'm Team Tahiry. It's just me guiding here. You know what I'm saying? I think that the way I was dealing with being in a relationship with Joe was tucking it in a back, just tucking it, hiding it, just because I can't stop. I have to continue going because people rely on me, because I have to handle stuff, because I have to grow in this business, because I'm not going to fold. I'm not failing because you want me to. And I just keep going until your trauma meets you. So, the words of my friend Charlamagne, either you meet your trauma or your trauma will meet you. I didn't walk into that house to discuss being a domestic violence before. It just met me face to face. And then watch your ex say something like, Tahiry will fight a man. I didn't fight him. I was scared to death. And by all means today, I'm not a fighter. I'm just going to defend me, my mom, my sister. I'm the oldest. I'm going to defend everything I love and I work hard for. But no, I don't walk around throwing apples or fighting a man. Like, I've been beaten before.
But
that relationship left me with a fractured rib. A broken nose because somebody was sending him a message. And I used to always say, stop beefing out there. I'm out there still working. And he hit me on that nose and then pushed me down a flight of stairs. I remember having to talk him out of letting me go that day. I remember having a plan to leave. The reason why he was so upset was because I was already leaving. Looking through my phone and shit, but I had already told him, give me 2 weeks to pack up my things. And he agreed to, and then started looking through my phone. Next thing you know, I got woken up by him dragging me from my ankle.
What?
I managed to get up from that floor. I remember having everything in my bag, all the things that I needed to have in that bag, my passport, my birth certificate, the shit I needed. That's all I needed to get some money that I had already had together because I was raised that I never saw my father hit my mom. I knew better, but I don't know. I became that person that you hear about.
And you never thought you would be that person.
Oh, and the women need to know that a man will break your spirits before he actually puts his hands on you. It started with verbal abuse, emotional abuse, and then eventually it turned to that.
Once you allow to accept those things.
I still fear for my safety, also protecting because, he hurt me bad and I just stayed quiet. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I went to the hospital and he sat next to me. And I liked the doctors just said I was cleaning a cabinet and felt the kitchen. And then he rapped about it.
Wait, what was the last part you just said?
He rapped about it. He kind of said something about fracturing a rib, hitting her in the rib. It was just so, for years I just sat there and I've let go and let God, and he's like, Lord, I've tried to deal with this privately, But every chance you get, you sit there and you lie. And then you go as far as to doing 20-something minutes of your podcast and you say to Tahiry, well, she will fight a man? No, I'll fight you back if you're trying to hit me. And I didn't fight him. To sit there and have something to say about domestic violence, I've been home for, 3 weeks trying to clear my mind on how to, like, why am I not with you physically, but mentally you're trying to keep me in this prison?
Well, I didn't know all that. I'm sorry, but I really didn't know all that happened. I'm sorry that happened, and so my question to you, because I know you're talking about healing on the inside, how does one who's been through that, something like that, end up with a Vado who does it again? Like, were there no signs? Was there nothing that?
No, I don't know. There's either two ways you can look at it. I sit here and I therapy is one. I know what it is to have to be hurt, to somebody that loves you to put their hands on you. I don't, like I said, I don't, but I am gonna fight you back if you hit me. It's therapy and just creating an inner circle and winding up with Vado in 20 years, never. He was never like, we've never had these issues. We got on camera and it turned into that. I believe that, now everything that Vado's saying and stuff, I believe is just because he's rolling with whatever story he's hearing, and that affects me. Because why not stand up and say, hey, I don't remember that day. Hey, I was wasted. Hey, she was wrong, I was wrong. But I must have been igniting that shit that I know she has with her, although she's never been that person when it comes to me. I have text messages of his apologies and his I should have handled you different in that house, and I let pride ego get in the way.
But doesn't he realize every time he makes an excuse publicly and lie on Instagram that is re-victimizing you? Does he not get that part?
I don't know if they get. I can't worry about them, Jason. But I guess I just have to worry about me.
Jason Fat Lee getting on my nerves. And I can say Fat Lee because I'm fat, so he's fat to me. So now we're gonna give we're in our court, we hear both sides of the story. Yes. We're not finna judge based off of her story. Not at all. Not saying none of that happened that she said happened, and we feel for her. But we gotta hear Joe's side, okay? So let's play it. Let's see what he said.
This was nasty and disgusting, and for too many, I've chose to remain quiet about certain things just so you could continue a certain narrative.
Okay.
Those days are over now. What was alleged here? Let me start with this young lady is a liar.
Mm-hmm. She does too.
A cancerous, toxic liar.
Mm-hmm.
I'm uncertain why she's lying this way. I'm not certain if she is misspeaking, if she has a false recollection of things. I'm not sure what it is, but she said some things that didn't sit right with my soul, and I'm here to talk about it.
We'll talk, Joe.
Young lady, we were toxic.
Okay,
Joe. We're talking about 24 and 25-year-old Joe, 25-year-old, 26-year-old you.
Okay.
We were toxic to each other.
Okay, I like this.
And I'm glad that the climate has changed and we are able to have some conversations today that we couldn't have back then. Yep. Because today I'm very comfortable saying you were abusive. You used to beat my ass. You threw shit. You hit me. You kicked me. You did a whole bunch of shit that's not normal for a man to speak out about because it makes you appear less manly.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a really toxic situation. None of that needs to be for public consumption. Just when you go to bed tonight, ask yourself how many times you put hands on me. How many times you've pulled knives on me. How many times you've threatened me. At 25, I didn't know that was toxic.
I can feel it.
Yeah, some people don't know.
I thought we was just
because you're immature.
beefing like it was normal.
Immature. And you don't really realize that.
But in hindsight now,
domestic violence.
Yeah, that's what we was.
Like a fight
we was sick. We was sick. We was sick.
Each other.
He
said we.
We're sick. And I think for both of us, right, we were reminders of each other's toxicity. And the answer for us was the further we got away from each other would be the further that we got away from toxicity.
Okay then, Joe. You know, I don't really like Joe,
and
but
that just doesn't
like
appear to be the case here. I'm going to address some of this stuff that was said. You said or made it seem as though, for me, this was nasty and disgusting. This was nasty and disgusting.
You're going to start it over. So, friend, now I'm listening to Joe. No, we have to listen carefully because that's how you find. We find the, holes in the story. Okay? And that's the part that bothers me because back to that word accountability. Back to accountability. You feel me? Oh, and we're drinking on Stella Rose. Oh, y'all probably can't see it, but it's Stella Rose watermelon. And my girl put me up on this from my old town. And honey, I do thank her because it tastes good to me. Now, what I like about Joe and the way he presented himself in this, and I don't know if he's being careful with. He finished. It was starting over again. Basically, he summed it up as we both were toxic. We were both toxic. We both did things to each other, harmful things in the relationship. We were young, and you beat my ass just as much as I probably beat your ass. Basically, is what he's saying. So basically, he's not really saying he didn't harm you, but what he's saying is we harm each other because that to me is normal. What he just said, because she said she hit him back, she fights back if I'm harmed. What he says make perfect sense. Because most domestic violence victims that are really, really, really like being abused, they don't fight back. A lot of them don't fight back. No, and not saying that because you fight back, you're not being abused, but I feel like if you're fighting back, then, and it's not like he's just, if he's not beating your head in the ground, boxing each other back, to me, that's a fight. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason.
But she just said the man broke her nose and dragged her, threw her downstairs.
Well, that's what she said. Now we don't know. Joe said you pulled knives on him and you beat his ass. Is what he said too.
Well, you hit Vado with them apples in his face.
But what if she said she don't hit you if you don't hit her first?
But when have he hit you?
Vado didn't hit her first.
That man ain't never put his hands on you. He said, and you said that. That just was.
So that's why I can't believe your story to hear it to the point where want us to think that you're just this victim that don't, you don't start shit. It just happens. You know what I'm saying? So what we gonna give her?
We're going to give her counseling as well. She needs counseling, not to sit up in the house for 3 weeks. She needs to go on a counseling retreat because she really needs to face her truth and hold herself accountable for the things she has done. And I believe until she do, she will still be stuck in the past.
I think so too.
Going into relationships, behaving the way she behaves.
From being a domestic violence relationship. And I say domestic violence relationship because we fought each other. I'm like Joe, we fought each other. It wasn't, but yet he did things that I never did to him. You feel me? We fought each other. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, some of the times he got mad, I didn't feel like I caused you to get mad.
But just like you said, we're toxic to each other.
We were toxic, but it's times that I did because I know my mouth.
Some days you want to fight, and some days
some people can't take your mouth, which is sad. Because I should be able to say whatever I want to freaking say. But everybody can't take words. Words hurt some people. Words.
Now, I will say this with words. It does. And when you tell somebody to go or chill out and they keep mouthing off and then they cursing at you and disrespecting you, it will cause them. You might get popped in your mouth.
Because they can't hold back. It's that weakness within them because you don't know how a person was raised and brought up. You see what I'm saying?
I guess I was weak one because if somebody called me a dude call me out my name and
that's how I am. That's like that disrespect. I go physical. You know what I'm saying? But I've grown from that.
Yeah, now
you can call me that now and it won't even bother me like deuces, bitch.
I'll be just there.
The
bitch that walked away.
Oh. Exactly. And deuces. Because guess what? If you'll do it now, you will do it again. So therefore, there's no need for us to be together. Because you're not going to take me back to that place. You get what I'm saying? And see, this is what's wrong with a lot of women. They continue these same mannerisms and attitudes and gets with these same type of dudes. Like you're choosing the same type of dudes. How is that going to change?
Not even just that, choosing the same type of dudes. Like with Tahiry's situation, you went to Vado. He's not an abuser.
But she was.
You are. And you're trying to make him.
That's what I felt. That person. Because that's what you were used to. That's what you felt like a man loved you when he hit
you. I feel like if the doctor on that show didn't intervene and say anything after he grabbed you up by your jacket, let's be clear, he didn't choke you. He didn't grab your neck.
I like how you be clearing it up for the people.
You wouldn't have said nothing. Y'all would have been okay in a couple of hours with the next thing. But since the doctors came and said something about it, that's when you want to play victim. I don't like that.
I didn't like it either.
Because he literally grabbed you by your jacket.
And you knew that's something that, I think it threw her off because he's allowed her to do that to him.
Yeah, you wasn't expecting for him to react or say anything.
So it was more of a shock than a fear. To me.
And I didn't know he was going back and saying he didn't. He probably said he didn't choke you. That's what you're saying.
He did say
he did, which he did not. He grabbed you by your
probably saying he apologized because if that's not the type of man I am, I don't want to be viewed or perceived as that way.
For a wrong dude.
If my mama brought me up right, and I know it from what he said, his mom brought him up right, not to be like that.
Or even if he wasn't raised that way, some people develop common sense, which you have. To not be so physical and nasty to people. If that's not that man's character, stop trying to make that man be something.
You need to apologize too. I just feel like she needs to come out
hit that man
and take accountability that you know what I could have possibly caused Vado to react the way he acted because he's never acted like that with me before. And my anger at the time in hitting him physically with those apples and me continuously in his mind putting him down just boiled over and caused him to act that way. But that's not his character, right? Why she just couldn't say that?
That's it.
Why you couldn't
say clear that up for trying to escalate things
or making it seem as though you're that type of person? Because if you really feel like Joe is that type of person, then you can definitely talk about that about Joe because he did that to you numerous times and from what you're saying, and that's just how y'all relationship was. It was toxic. He was bad, you were bad. Okay. But from what I got her, I did like that she did clear up that he's not that type of person. This is the first time she's ever had him react that way towards her.
Yes, and she needs to stop saying the man choked.
Clear it all the way up.
She need to clear that up.
Clear it all the way up. Like you said, let them know you was not scared. You just was shocked.
He grabbed her up, because that's all he did was grab you by your jacket. He didn't physically grab your throat.
She was shocked that he did that on that show. Because y'all talked about before y'all went on that show how y'all was gonna act, and he got a little out of character, and you saw that, and that's what you like. We talked about why did you acting a fool, but you took him there because you acted a fool first. Tahiry,
just stop. Again, back to Tahiry, as we said the first time we discussed Tahiry and Vado on.
I don't think none of our sentences changed with her.
Keep your hands to yourself and seek counsel, please.
Yes.
But she really didn't.
And we're gonna ask that Joe, you seek some counseling too. Because like you said, we were both toxic, and yes, he is choosing the same type of women that are bringing you to
want to fight.
And you know those are triggers for you, so you need to stay away from those type women. Men out there, if you're listening, if you got women that are toxic And vice versa. Women, if you have men out there that are toxic, run. Okay? Don't try to fix him or her. You can't.
It's okay. We all need therapy or counseling.
Right. Everybody all can use it. I think we all can because no one's perfect for one. And a lot of people hold and build up stuff that they even forget that they even
and why they have counseling. Another person can see or point out to you some characteristics that you have within yourself you didn't know.
Right, but some people, you got to be willing and open for these type of things. You can't just go there. You can't just be sitting around in counseling, thinking that
and still lying being a narcissist and counseling.
Right. You got to be open, just like Young don't play.
That's who they need right now.
Yeah, they need to fix her. She need to be fixed. She need to go, and he do too. They need to go separate.
Yeah, not together.
Don't go together. Individuals. Younger, if you listen, please call Tahiry and let's get to the bottom of this. Okay? Because for our court, we have ordered them to a youngest counseling to fix their lives.
What's her name need to see too? Melody and Martell.
Yes, we need y'all to go see Younger too. We're gonna put that and add that to y'all sentencing. And we'll revisit it after counseling.
Younger be speaking facts and truth.
Well, Melanie, if you walk out, we will order you to forever be stupid, and nothing is gonna be changed in you. And you're gonna make the same mistake again. So we're gonna ask that you stay there or be in contempt of court of stupidity.
And if at this point, if it's damage done and there's no rebuilding, just y'all, Martell, and her, the boys.
Everybody's not equally yoked, and everybody ain't meant to be together.
Love and raise your children, and again, go to court and get your kids.
And anybody, if you're going through these things that we're having, bringing upon you guys, get yourself together. Yourself is a very true statement. Once you learn to love yourself first, yeah, you can give all the love
you just so
back. Right? Ain't that cartoon?
No, it's Darnell.
Darnell Jones. Yeah, I used to get them mixed up because they came out like around the same, and I love both of their CDs. Summertime. Yeah. I had the chocolate with it over there. Then the red one was Darnell Jones.
Darnell Jones one red.
He is kind of bright skinned.
No.
Yes, he is. You grab your phone for me.
Oh.
Excuse you. Let me get in here. DONNELL.
Darnell Jones.
Oh. Excuse the hell out of me. I need to step. I'm here already. There you go. Baby. Darnell. Yes, baby. He is light skinned. Okay, honey. Yes, he is.
That's not no light skinned dude.
Well, from my images, baby, he is light. I don't know what you looking at.
Darnell?
Well, I'm looking at Darnell right here, and my Darnell is light skinned, baby.
Not Darnell, no.
Oh, yes, baby. You better look at him right here, honey.
He's not light. He's a dark skinned dude.
Oh, he ain't no dark skin. Now, you tried him so straight up on that. We're going to need the people out there to be the judge and let us know. Yeah, he ain't. He lighter than me. Yes, he. Okay, well, for me, people.
We're going to go to Darnell as of last year. You don't look red to me.
Okay, well, I don't know. Your red might be white red or the ones that look like they have a ghost red. But for me, he's a yellow bone.
You yellow, Darnell.
And see, Carl Thomas, that's what you call it. Nice and sweet chocolate. Milk chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Milk
see,
chocolate.
Carl ain't no dark skin dude.
Yes, the hell he is, dog. What are you saying? This lady done lost it, okay? You don't see all that chocolate all over that man. Melting.
This is a dark skin dude.
They're the same color. Oh, my God. He don't even look that dark on that picture. And I know you talking about Morris Chestnut.
Look at this. How she put him. Say his name again.
Chestnut. Oh, you know I like that other one that played and set it off. What did name was?
I forgot a little crazy.
Girl, yes. What did name was? Girl, that thing that's so fine. He played in Medea movie too with that lady when he was beating that lady up. I ain't like him in there.
Boys came long way because on Boys in the Hood he went
all that. Oh no, baby, he showed.
Yeah, growing to his lips.
I'm here, see, girl. We be over here all in our little thing. Miss Latin, help us out. We need some help here. Thank you, sis. Let me post your comments. She came back. This is V. This is Miss Lackey. This is my sis. We became friends through YouTube. I told you about her though. She just never met you. Oh, okay. So Miss Lackey, this is my friend V. And we are now talking about something that we don't get all off the subject, but we need your help.
Is Darnell red and also is what the man name was? Carl Thomas. Is he dark skinned or light skinned to you? That's all I want to know.
Hey boo. Listen. Do you know Carl Thomas, Miss Lackey?
Okay, now.
Light brown. Okay, that milk chocolate.
Which one is light brown?
Write the name, please. Write the name for people. We waiting on because she gonna be our judge.
Okay. So back to that topic. Just to close it out, they just need counseling, and
yeah, we gonna order counseling.
She'll be okay.
So that was the yeah.
Why is it coming in?
Yeah, that's the song. That's the song, Carl Thomas. So you say he light brown, okay? Gotcha, milk chocolate.
Now what about Darnell Jones?
Now Darnell Jones, tell her the song that he sang.
When you love someone.
When you love someone.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad.
When I want to listen.
And I want to
love someone.
You heard that song? I don't know what he be saying, but I just love the way he say what he say when he's saying what he's saying.
Look at you, just fine.
Darnell Jones. Look him up, Miss Lackey. Darnell Jones. Okay.
Now moving right along.
Yes, while Miss Lackey help us be the judge. We're gonna wait for your response, but we're gonna move on while we wait. Now, I had wanted to talk about Miss Sweetie Pie. We gotta talk about Miss Sweetie Pie. All his songs knocks me off my feet. Yes, that's one of them. Yep. That's Darnell Jones. What you think? He red skinned or dark skinned? Stop it now.
All right, man.
Get right over here. Now we finna talk about Miss Sweetie Pie right quick. What's her name? Miss what?
Miss Sweetie Pie.
That's her name, is Miss Sweetie Pie.
What is Miss Sweetie Pie's actual name? I can't remember.
Robbie, is her name Robbie?
Is it Robbie? Oh, Robbie.
Robbie?
Miss Robbie. Yeah.
She didn't need a prayer, y'all. Serious prayer. She said. Okay.
Prayer.
Okay. Thank you, Tamika. Robbie. Okay, got it. So he a little dark. You think he a little dark? Okay, so she don't rule him as a little dark. You said Darnell Jones is a little dark. Somebody he can get it though. Yes, he can get it.
Well, yes, moving right on to Sweetie Pie's Miss Robbie. It's not now.
Keep talking.
That was your topic of discussion.
Don't come.
See what I gotta deal with?
You right, I did try to get over there. So Miss Robbie, y'all, is in need of prayer. Yeah. Because Miss Robbie just found out that her wide hip, nasty doggy dog son took out $1 million lawsuit on her. And she knows that that lawsuit, not lawsuit, I'm sorry, life insurance. Thank you, friend, for helping me. I'm thinking about when she sued him.
She already knows.
Oh, Miss Robbie, this lady just, my heart breaks for her.
Yes. So he was going to kill you. Yeah. To get the money. And I said, you really?
She said she's so weak that she can't even respond. Imagine what this lady is going through. Like this son that you tried to help so much.
He's an
evil person. And all she asked for, girl, Big Tip trying to kill her. Yes, allegedly.
He was gonna take that.
Yeah, they have credible evidence to say that he was planning to take her out for that $1 million. But we still gonna say allegedly on here. Yeah, he's still locked up. And he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Not with the evidence that they got. I do, because that was absolutely ridiculously wrong. And I feel if he get out, he might finish off Miss Robbie.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't like
if she don't leave this earth from heartbreak, and I think they need to cancel that policy. He should not be able to carry on this policy. They need to cancel it. What y'all think?
I wish she could fight and have it canceled.
I think she need to, but y'all, we gonna send prayers out to Miss Robbie because she is very hurt right now. She can't even speak to, the people they were trying from her, regarding what's been going on, and she said, please just pray for her because she can't even speak right now. She's just that weak like that. That's some serious hurt when you can't even speak, So we gonna just hope and pray that God bring her through this, guys. And that's kind of what I want to do is just speak on that and give her love and prayers for Miss Robbie because she don't deserve what she going through. That lady don't deserve this. And but God knows this. I always say I can't go against his will, his way, because he will always bring those through that ask for his comfort. Okay. Black Panther, I want to touch on that and give, some acknowledgement to Black Panther star. What's his name? Chadwick. And we're going to speak on that, friend. I know you heard about it now. Yes.
Yeah, I saw him.
Okay.
How many legs do you have?
No, I mean, you have it. Black Panther star passes away, guys. And we stayed on some of these subjects too long, so I'm going to pass by some of these a little quick. But my condolences to him, his family, I'm sorry, not him, to his family and all those who was fans such as myself. Were you a fan of Black Panther?
I wasn't like a huge fan. I just watched him.
I wasn't a huge fan either, but he played in other movies that I like too. So, and there's a couple of them that I need to watch that I'm gonna make it my business to watch. But I just want to say this: there were people, because this man kept his sickness, he kept it silent, and he didn't speak about it. No, he didn't. You right. And I'm sorry I had skipped over your comments, Ms. Lackey. Yeah, because he didn't get a dime for Andre. Yep, filled out the wrong paperwork, and they said it was a fraudulent setup. Oh, she is. The man lived with colon cancer for you. And yes, thank you for that. He lived with colon cancer for 4 years and didn't let anybody know, didn't complain or anything. He wanted people to remember him the way he was. And I absolutely live and love his decision to do that. I really do. And the thing of it is, Miss Lackey, people were actually, you know, picking at him by his weight when he started to like, transition. And you know, this is a big learning lesson for people to stop, you know, being so ready to get a joke.
What do you think, John? He like him. I hope he ain't
What
sick.
they were saying, he was out there.
He was sick on drugs. Oh,
Allegedly. But you know, but everybody have their demons and their struggles. So don't be so quick to judge people and jive them and talk about them, you know, without knowing what a person's struggle is. That's all I want to say. I'm glad hopefully I'm hoping he didn't let those things that were said about him when he started the transition get to him. I hope that he transitioned in peace and in love. Okay. And know that he will be remembered immensely. Okay. We already talked about Monica in that fake outfit, right? Okay. So moving right along. Right, her money ain't fake. You know, it's people that wear knockoffs and they sometimes look better than the real one. So we ain't about to come for that, because down here from the South, we'll wear a knockoff in a minute. We don't care.
Custom made. Okay.
Custom made, baby. That's what I like about it. I like how you put that. Custom made. Y'all call it knockoff, but we call it custom made to fit us. And it was fitting her just like that, wasn't it?
And the ones who talk about can't even afford the knockoff.
Exactly. You know, look at me. Now we want to talk about Hazel E. Putting a pause on what her name was, Masika.
Yeah.
They got a new show which is produced by Ray J and Princess, and we ain't even talk about them because you know they're supposed to be together right now, but they've made up and they've come together and they've yes, he was so humble, Miss like he sure was, very sweet soul, and that's why God had to bring him on back to his side of the universe.
Rest in peace, Chadwick.
Rest in peace, Chadwick, and may your soul rest with your family. Right. So
right
Hazel E supposed to put the pause on Masika and had and Belaine.
They showed the clip of what was going on. It really wasn't no fight. It was glass thrown. So I believe she probably got cut by something.
That's what you think happened? Why Hazel E out there laughing like, you know?
Hazel ain't touched nobody. She was too big and pregnant. Couldn't even move that fast. Girl, bye. Cause she jumped up because Hazel always
say she wasn't pregnant. They say Masika, she just got B, I guess.
Her stomach got that big.
I'm just saying they say she wasn't pregnant.
She wasn't pregnant.
They say that's why Masika was body shaming her because she wasn't pregnant. You know, she was just fat. She was big on that marriage boot camp too. She looked heavy.
Her stomach just got gone then because that baby ain't developed that fast. Oh,
I'm wondering when they actually did this.
But either way it go, if she wasn't big and pregnant, you just went moving that fast. You didn't get a hold of Masika, so something was thrown.
Right.
That was it. It wasn't no fight. Your hands were not laid on their hair.
And that's what we want to get to the bottom of. Because
so stop lying, Hazel, because you ain't whooped nobody's ass.
Okay, we gonna play this here. The conversation is what they call it, and it will be airing on
And she keep talking about the girl baby.
Whatever you got going on with me, you need to let it go. You got bigger shit to focus on. But she's an evil.
You know she love everybody know about that.
What you keep speaking on people's kids, so that's why I don't like that.
Right. I want to give her a chance to try to apologize for the things she's said about my child.
You know, talk about people too. Let's take people to a whole nother angry.
Yeah, because I'll whoop your ass about mine. She ain't fighting on you.
It's a tribute to Chadwick on my channel. Oh, I will be going and viewing it, Miss Lackey.
Look.
Yes.
That lady got looking around her.
And so
that's why I said she looked like she was pregnant.
That girl was pregnant. That's something too.
First off, I didn't know you were still pregnant, so congratulations.
Thank you.
How far along are you? You know, you're not really in the place to be digging for people right now. When you don't even have a job. Second year, I didn't go in the comment section to say shit about it. Masika, do you know how crazy you're about to look? My work has so much to look at. Don't you ever fucking think about child shit? I told those bitch ass. That's why the fuck we here, bitch. Because you spoke with my daughter, you goddamn whore. You fucking bitch. You bum ass bitch. You fucking bum ass bitch. I'm so glad serious right here, bitch. You're so disappointed in yourself. You better hope. You're a little bastard. You better fucking hope.
Exactly.
Bastard. I'm married, honey. Yes, you're married, girl.
Listen.
You know
I'm thinking about to get her the business so that girl she married to a lady. What we were saying.
Sweet love.
I just want to know what my disgusting ass said. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show you. Big ass bitch. She's so proud. She's so proud. I'm fucking dead. You're gonna be on the floor and roll. You're going to fuck out of here. I dare you, big ass fucking ass gay together. Period. So ass bitch. I'm telling you, bitch. You touch me once, I'll fucking kill you, bitch.
So this what Hazel had on her thing, and she was laughing and said that she put Masika in the ambulance.
Girl, stop, man.
I don't like her and
girl, you ain't even get not even a fingerprint on the girl now, Hazel.
Why do this? Why put on the clout?
Because that's what they do. It's all about getting views.
Listen, Hazel.
I
hate that Masika ain't came back because it's not like her to defend her on this. Where you acting as if you don't put her in the hospital, which we know you. Okay, so we is not finna even entertain this as truth.
Exactly, girl.
So we're gonna order you to stop being a clout chaser
and
stop lying, and we're gonna order you to make sure that your
girlfriend, your husband,
ain't clout chasing against you like you've had such insecurities
right,
about.
Because she is so pretty.
Okay,
she is so pretty.
So we're gonna order that Masika was not put in the hospital by you. This is our final ruling. That is not true. But you are guilty of clout chasing.
Was that the same dude that was dressed up like a girl she was with? Is that him?
That one that was modeling? He used to be a model, she said.
Yeah, but this one was dressed up as a female.
He was with another one, I think, that was
a oh Lord. What they call them?
Homosexual. We don't say that.
Yeah, homosexual. I don't say the punk.
You don't say it.
I like the word LG, everybody. And then men want to come out the closet and say something about them. Moving right along.
We're going to move on along because we don't need LGBT get mad.
Oh, no, child. The gay crowd coming at us. That's all it is.
You better stop me. Oh Lord, they gonna get us. Okay. We ain't scared of them though.
I was gonna say get who? Bitch, I got hands just like they do. Get blessed.
Pause.
Look.
Pause. In that order. Okay. Moving along. Slide.
And next we have here Portia.
Yep, Portia, honey. Portia around here throwing shady boobs. Ah. Bravo. Okay, and I'm gonna give her a bravo. All right, friend, you better get me grammatically right here. All right. Looks about right.
Oh, yeah.
Boop. All right. So we gonna talk about Portia girl. Portia went and said how she, and it was shade. Everybody feel like most people think it was shade, and I agree. I think it was shade. She went on ahead and she thanked her. She worked for Dish Nation, just like she worked for Bravo, right? Mm-hmm. And Portia said, and she's so cute. Look at her. She's so pretty in that little picture, ain't she?
Look at Portia.
Look at Portia.
Nice little Haitian Portia.
Exactly. Portia said that Dish Nation has been so supportive in her. You know how she been getting out there and she's been doing her little protesting and stuff for the movement and the Black Lives Matter, mainly for Breonna Taylor going to jail and stuff. Her and that Yandy girl. And every time she come back, Bravo suspends her from filming. And they say she got the quarantine. Okay. But Dish Nation, she says, has been so supportive of her. And every time she says she's going to protest, they is backing her 100%. Go and do it. We support you 100%.
But we're talking about Bravo. Portia already know what type of platform people come from and what they're about. It's not a surprise to her, I'm pretty sure.
And I think she want everybody else to know too. And I appreciate you, Portia, for putting that out there because see, Nene said it, and everybody want to say Nene just saying it because out of anger, which she could be. Because when you hurt, you go to telling the truth about the matter. So I believe some of the things that Nene is throwing towards Bravo. Yeah. Some of it is actually evident, but we're a lot of fans are not trying to see it because they don't want to see it. So we're gonna say that.
Well, a lot of fans know they're just not gonna speak on it because they're just that fans,
and they just want it to be what they want it to be. They don't want to change their perception of what it is, or don't want to hear the truth. Some people don't like to hear the truth. It hurts. So we're gonna say that I think that Nene is throwing a little smoke and a little fire against Bravo, and I think that I'm here. Oh, you don't look at that show? Okay. We talked about Real Housewives of Atlanta and Dish Nation. I don't really watch Dish Nation, but I do. I'm a very, 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 very big fan of Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I don't know about this year if I'll be watching because Candy has taken over and it just seems like it's going to be boring. Just like how she was on the show. So I just really don't look. But I love it because I had said this way back when I told people that Candy was coming for Nene's peach and she wasn't going to stop until she got it. Okay? And she has it now. She has it so much that she's recruiting people to be on the show. So kudos to Candy for pulling it off, honey, because I didn't think you was going to pull it off. I didn't think you would ever get Nene's head. I ain't going to say big. Well, she ain't even mad. She kind of like got Nene's spot. Well, all the girls want to. I don't think she'll ever hold that peach like Nene did. So Bravo is making a very stupid mistake. But since y'all don't know about that show too much, we ain't gonna stay on it long. We gonna move right on. Type this in for me right quick because we about at the end. Niecy Nash. Oh, I'm sorry. Go right. Yeah. And then you've been watching that thing there. And then just delete. Niecy Nash. Niecy N-E-I. Do you know about this one, Miss Lefty? Niecy Nash, N-E-I. I'm sorry, C-Y. N-E-S-E. Niecy Nash. It was in the lady. I want to write it. That's why I love my
Oh. They go to damn self put us up here. So okay. Uh-oh.
Yeah, all right, there it is. You can go back. So, oh, you know her? Okay, good. You know her, so yes. So we're gonna talk about her briefly.
Who?
Niecy Nash, girl.
Oh, Niecy Nash, yeah.
Niecy Nash just married her wife, or is it husband?
That's her wife. That's a female. That's female. Is he the man or man?
I don't know why I be asking for me. But okay, so Niecy Nash married her.
Transgender. She's the same, actually.
She
So,
is?
yeah, female.
I didn't even know.
No, she don't.
She does. So that means they can both have babies?
Yep.
And each can carry?
Yes. Both can conceive.
I heard that's the thing now. It's better that way because, you know, one can choose. But in the wedding, though, I was a little confused because the wife... Because I don't know which one. Okay, so Niecy Nash's wife, I'll give her that title.
Her wife.
She had on the suit, you know, and like a tux, and the other one, and Niecy had on a dress like a woman.
Yeah,
so does that determine?
They don't say husband anyway. We now pronounce you wife and wife. I really want to hear that vibe. I've never been to a gay wedding. I don't wish to attend one, but I just saying about the vows. No offense, I have gay relatives, so I love them the same, but I'm just not coming to you.
Please believe she do not be trying.
You have your points of views in life and values, and I have mine.
She's about what Niecy do?
Niecy done married a female. After she divorced from her husband.
Yes, right after the divorce. I ain't waste no time.
So I'm wondering if her and her husband are gonna have threesomes or something with these women, because you know you open up certain stuff, or during high school or somewhere it come from with her starting to be attracted to women or messing with women. We don't know, but she's now part of the what is called the LGBT community now. She's a big supporter. She's married with her wife.
Right. And I love the wedding though. It was really beautiful.
Yes, and those flowers.
Oh, yes,
nice. I like that color.
But you know what? I'm all for love. If you love, that's who you love. But I'm just not with that glue. Okay. That's all I say. Love who you love. That's just not my, thought. Okay.
Right. Your life is your life.
Your life is your life. And I expect people to lead. She's like, what? Involved. Yes.
She married to the same Jessica Beats.
Yeah, Beats. And I never heard of her. You say she's a singer?
Jessica Beats. Just Beats. Yeah, she sings.
No, I never heard of what she sang.
I have no idea. Maybe it's on YouTube or something. I
bet you I ain't about to lick it up.
Or iTunes. I don't know.
Okay. So, we ain't got no orders for them. We gonna order them to love in holy matrimony forever. Okay. We just gonna order them to love.
Yeah, love each other.
Each other is what I'm saying. I want it to work because she jumped from the, into the lady point. I want that to work. I want it to flow forever for her, if that's what she feels.
She gonna cross back over to that meat. I don't care what nobody say. They be craving it, okay? Like you crave a piece of candy or ice cream or something.
You think she is?
She gonna go on back then. You know that meat we call it's serious.
Denise,
they try to act like
if you do that
by that name,
then we gonna order you to divorce.
The born meals.
If you do that, Nisa, we're going to order you to come back to court and you're going to be ordered. We're going to have a new sentencing for you. We're going to have to ask that you get a divorce if you do that and never look in the lady pond again. Because obviously you're not enjoying your swim over there.
She probably been separated from her husband for a while and her and the lady got along
and if love just developing, that's it.
You see how I told her?
I don't recall. I don't think so. I definitely didn't look into the story that much. Oh, I just said, hey, I saw it. And I said, yeah. And
last I know, she was married to her husband, actual man.
She's a celebrity, so she gets to go to our court.
No, we have to clarify that they were actual men. They were born male. That's what she was married to. And this is 2029.
I am not. Wait. She what? Oh, your divorce. Oh, congrats. Hey, we need to have a divorce party, Miss Lackey, girl. Your divorce was final last Monday. Mine was last year, and I was so happy. What? So, girl, that's a reason to be happy. You hear me? And friend, we're going to get ready to end it in a minute. But what I wanted to talk about was that I saw this on Onsite, on Instagram, Onsite, y'all. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Onsite on this story. About this Texas man. He killed his wife and 2 children. Friend, you got to type that in there because we got to have that come across the screen. This was so tragic. And I just couldn't understand what could make a man do that. Mm-hmm.
We don't say that. We don't make it sound like baby.
Yes. It's on murders. Not partially. Yeah, there you go. Wife and 2 kids. On the print.
Oh, Lord.
His wife and 2 kids. What the headline says. Okay, do it like that. All right, okay, we do it like that.
I don't know who that is, child.
And you know why he killed him, though? Right, and they were young. Okay, that's good.
You put it behind it.
All right, I don't know if you heard about this one, Miss Lackey, but yo, she said yes, girl, yes. This man, he was 57 though, so I could kind of understand how he was. I better restate that. Okay, so let me say, I don't understand it. Okay, but he was 57 and she was in her 30s, right? And the kids was like, I think in the teens. I don't remember what their ages was to be off bat. I can look it up. But anyway, he said he had a headache and they kept making noise and he asked them to stop and they continued to make noise. And so he killed them.
Well, I don't know.
Because they was being too loud.
That story, so he just got him, just shot him off. Like, okay, got him on shut up. Like, who's the user here? Him or her? Like,
yeah, he said it was being too loud. I didn't even pull up the whole, but he was 57 and she was 35. Yeah.
It looked like something wrong with him.
He looked like, that's what I was
like he's from Ethiopia or something.
And this was in Texas. Miss Lackey, what you feel about that? You think he was on drugs or something?
He looked like something was wrong. Like he had some type of birth defect. He probably had some type of mental illness, the way he looked. He could have been one of them mental patients now. And the kids probably, the chromosomes do. if those were his children,
that's what I
do
would
go along to them. Like, what anybody special needs in them? Because he does look that way.
I want to say, y'all just leaned over on me. That this is a horrific story, and I just feel so bad for the family that had to hear the reason that this man killed the kids, like innocent kids, and their mother because they were too loud.
Well, you even think like that? I'm gonna get up and go kill
My
them.
thing is, I
that's
think
supposed to be your thing.
she. I'm trying not to laugh. Me like you about to make me laugh, girl. She's like, damn, he meant sit down. Yes, he did. Lay down, be quiet, and don't bust a word out of your mouth.
People are sick, man.
My thing is, this touched me because, we have to really be careful of the people that we choose to, bring into our lives and make a family with. The fact that this man, because I really think that these weren't his kids from my readings. If I'm wrong, correct me. But if you were a stepdad to kill this lady and her kids because they were too loud, women have to we have to take really, 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 really serious thought into being with these crazy behind means. Because do you think there were signs there?
The way he looked, that's a sign. There was one. And I keep saying it because he looked like a little touch of Down syndrome going on. So there could have been some type of mental illness. And could have been there was. For him to be able to just shoot everybody in the house.
That's crazy.
Unless he just really snapped. Because every person that gives kills their family.
And it goes back to Miss Robbie's story, how you just wouldn't think, that people are just sick in the head.
So you really say, you can be very careful of people.
And I was gonna say that too. You really can't.
You can be with a person for 30 years, 35 years, and they just now slap and just how.
But if he tells you, excuse me, people, if he tells you to be quiet and he tells you
down, he's the man of the house.
That's all I was gonna say. I'm just trying to prevent any further actions of
if
this.
If he was an actual father or a stepfather, it don't matter. Respect the house, but none of y'all don't pay no bills.
Right. Please, people. Please.
If I was him, I would please. Just turn the breaker box off.
Y'all could have just went outside. Whatever. I just really wish that they could be here today and not be taken away from something so idiotic and so stupid. Because it is. People need to understand that kids can make noise to cause people to lose it. But people have to understand that comes with territory. Having kids, you're gonna have loudness in the house.
Also, they don't care. You got Zika virus, coronavirus, the flu. Usually out of migraines out of the world, they're not going to necessarily be quiet.
Right. So people need to understand and learn how to handle their anger or emotions and dealing with kids, because kids are going to be aggravating. If that's how you feel, they're going to be aggravating. They're going to be loud. They're going to make you. So make sure, that you can handle these things, because these kids be innocent, man. And I can't stand it. Well, I don't know what it is, but it just hurt me, my little heart, to see this family be taken away for such, idiotic reasons. It just really pissed me off. So I decided to bring it to the end of our story tonight, like with love and prayer for people's minds out here, because it's a lot of stress going on out here, people, and you just got to know how to deal with it. You just got to know how to deal with these young girls having these kids young, and they don't have time for them. They don't want to deal with it because dad ain't with them no more, and then they go want to kill them. It's just the next generation coming up behind us. I really, 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 really pray for, because it's a lot of brokenness.
They still don't want to be bothered the children. They just won't do that.
Well, that ain't right. And do you think these children don't be catching on and stuff like that? And then you imagine when that child grow up.
And then I just pray if a child is being treated that way, they don't want to be bothered with them.
But hurt somebody else, because hurt people a lot of times hurt people. And then how are we gonna make it better if our kids are growing up with these mothers, they don't want to deal with all they want to do is get their hair done and sit down and be quiet and I just want to be on the phone.
That's it. That's all they do. Be on the phone the first amount of talk to them like they're 5 and they're babes. They have to be taught. They don't automatically know.
I just feel like we need to have some type of thing in place. I'm talking about the U.S. Y'all need some type of measures in place when these young women have kids. I think they just immediately need, you know how they used to have Planned Parenthood, but Planned Parenthood pretty much just really a lot of times gave them preparation to prevent pregnancy, right?
That's what they need to do.
But I think they need, if they've made it beyond that step, we need help beyond that step. Like teaching them how to deal with stress of being a parent, parenting skills, you know, all of that stuff. And if you don't want the child, give the child up for.
It's just that simple. Y'all can give them up for adoption.
But
who love children can have.
Yes, and can't have
kids. That love kids. They're more than welcome to go where they're at.
That's my thing on the matter. And I don't know. I guess
you don't want no kids. It's very simple. Stop and spread. Okay.
That's our order for them.
Without any protection. You go get on birth control and make sure he has his birth control.
Accountability.
Yes.
Okay. And we're going to end on that note tonight, Miss Lackey. We really love for you to join us. I don't know what happened to our special guest. I don't know how to work this thing. So I said again, special guest, if you was trying to tap in, tap in. Okay. We do apologize that you weren't able to tap in. I really wanted you to join the show. That's kind of why I was lagging along trying to get her time to get in, but she didn't get in. So, you know, we're going to go ahead and end this thing because we don't get 2 hours again. And we be trying to keep these shows for at least 1 hour. But for some reason, we ends up in the 2 hours carrying on and acting a plum fool. So, but we ain't act up too much tonight. We did.
So thank y'all for joining.
So we thank y'all for joining. Thank you, Miss Lackey. She said you ladies are right. Yes. And you said, let me shout you out, Miss Lackey, on YouTube. Is it still Miss Lackey? Because I haven't been seeing you. And I know I'm on your thing. Yeah, you still. Girl, you don't got 1,000. All right, we finna post for Miss Lackey. Girl, you did not tell me you done made it to 1,000 subscribers. I mean, beyond 1,000 subscribers. You go, girl. Oh my God. I told you was gonna get there. I told you was gonna get there. You know, I was off the scene for about almost a year. I had so much going on in my life that YouTube was just at the end of the road. Okay. But I told you when I came back, I was going to try to come back doing lives and try to get more involved in the streets. Yes, girl, I am so proud of you. You ain't have to call me and let me know, but it's okay. I'm still proud of you because you made it and we professed it and it happened. So shout out, kudos to you. I don't know why I'm not seeing your stuff popping up because I used to see your videos and everything pop up on my YouTube. So I don't know why it's not showing. I'm have to go figure out what's going on with that because you got a lot of videos, girl, that I ain't even seen. You hear me? Oh, you've been doing your thing. Okay, then I'm proud. Oh my God. Girl, I need to keep going in. I ain't to keep going in and showing out right here, but I'm so proud of you. And you said you're going live tonight. You all can subscribe to her on YouTube, Miss Lackey, MIZZ, just like her name is showing up on the screen, LACKEY. Okay.
Have a good night.
All right, good night. And don't forget to like. You ain't saying your thing tonight?
Oh, like,
pretty earrings on.
Like, share, and subscribe.
All right. Good night from Tee Vee. Court is
Peace. Until next time.
Out of station. Over. Done. Finito.
Okay. Sorry.
Yes, you know I bring it out sometimes.
Oh.
Good night. And friend, I can't end it.